Hi, Sam Gloves. I didn't see you in Natty's chat. Hope you good. Welcome. You must have me on notifications and getting alerted. Cause you's in here quick. Thank you for being enthusiastic. Have to excuse me. I'm finishing off my kebab. I've been forking out the meat and sauce, and now there's enough there that I can get my mouth around it. It was too fat to begin with. I'm feeling kind of peckish. Curse, you good? Curse, not sure if you were watching the other night. I think it was like 2 nights ago. Tuesday night. We went feeding a parrot, a McCoy, or a McCall, whatever you call them. Berbraki. A freaking awesome adventure that was. We've just been up the end, walked around, went to the stony beach, had a bit of went up as far as my knees. Grizzles went in, had a bath in the sea. Met a beautiful lady down there from France. She got a dog called Kai. So I had a chat and yeah, walked a little bit back with herself or themselves. Been a great day. Fixed a water boiler. Been to the shop a couple of times. Elm tree. Kawak. Kawik. Afibs. Phelps. Hello. Greetings from Spain. Wow, Hawaii. I had a Grizzly sound. Yep. He just had his couple of tins of food that was delivered to him last night. He waiting for kebab. Looks like you enjoyed that bite. Happy days. He had to dance around with the French lady's dog. And play on the beach. So that was all smart. Met a couple of Spanish fellas down there on my way to where I normally have my bath down there, and had a good chat. Hey, John Tracy. Hey, hello, Vicky. I tell you, John Tracy, €5 for a pita bread filled up with meat and garlic sauce. Fucking banging deal, bro. Banging deal. Very tasty. And you know what? Yeah, a lot of kebabs go straight through me. This kebab, not. I've not complained about them yet. So, yeah, maybe in about an hour or two, I'll go back for another one. Because I'm peckish right now. I'm here to inform you that one of your friend Bones is creating fake accounts and trolling people. Oh well. That's up to them. I haven't got control of that. We all do different things on this platform. Farmer Giles, we all do different things. And you know what? Yeah, I'm proud of Bare Bones. So it don't matter what other people says. I'm proud of him. We've gotten to know each other, and I think he's a cool fella. He might be in here in a minute, so you can talk to him for yourself via comments. I mean, I could send him a message and say, hey, look, there's this one from Hawaii grassing you up. Is there any truth to it? But I'm not like that. Yeah, if he comes in here, if he don't, well then I'll mention it to him later. When I do comment to him, send him a text. We're in communications most days. Question is, who's he trolling? Hmm? So what's the matter, cow, coe, capel? Who's he allegedly trolling? Yes, Travis. Just the one kebab today, so far. I was just saying, like, I might go back for a second one, because they're fucking nice. Yeah, fucking nice kebabs. Still smoking the green crack. €5 for a kebab, Travis. In pita bread. Not one of them fucking cheapskate fucking rolls. Yeah? A full on fat kebab, like fucking weight to it. You get me? Just the meat. I don't want no salads. Got no teeth for salad. I eat salad other days. In other ways. Uh, when it comes to kebab, just the meat and garlic sauce. I don't do no fucking ring of fire chili sauce. No thank yous. No. I've fallen for that trick many a times. Chilix. Hello, Chilix. Not seen your title in here before, I don't think. Everybody's welcome until they make themselves unwelcomed. Yuri Rubin. What do you like most about being gay? I suppose the high risk of HIV, the high risk of herpes. I mean, it kills them off quicker, doesn't it? You get me? Yes, just round it off to STDs. That's what I like most about gays. Uh, it's like, like, in all fairness now, when it comes to gay men, shit packing, I mean, like, that is like, like asking for viruses, isn't it? I mean, that's a poop hole. That's like where everything goes. It's waste. You get me? Like, yeah. So if you're a waste man because you're shit packing, or as they used to say, fudge packer, I mean, like, you can only bring on the fucking worst of the worst, and Mother Nature's gonna bite you fucking hard. So, yeah. You're generally a good person to be around. I appreciate you more than you probably realize. You've got a really good energy about you. Hey, thanks very much, my dear Travis, Laura Leah. Thank you very much. That's a beautiful compliment. Thank you. Um, like, if you was in person, I'd have to give you a big hug. Yeah, for sharing such a compliment. As like here where I hang around, I receive compliments like that regularly, and it does get me emotional. So sometimes that person to like strengthen you up, like boom, they're strong enough to recognize and to say that, that's a bond. I appreciate. Today I had two fellas. They're from England. They've been coming around here for a few days, and them going home tomorrow, but they'll be back. And them's like, we travel with an empty case. Can we bring anything to you? chocolates, bovrils, marmites, anything you want. Yeah, things for the dog, anything. You're a good guy. Yeah, we like you. Yeah, when we come back, we're coming back with our son. Then a few months later, we'll be coming back with a group of peoples. You know, we hope to see you here. Yeah, I mean, when I went off to the shop and I come back, yeah, those two fellas, they reminded me of the respects and the love. Did hola, buenas noches, hello, good to see you, congratulations. And they said, you know, the people at the bar there, they really appreciate you, Steve. They really like you, Steve. Since November, been living on Yellow Brick Road in Benidorm, and majority of the people, like the Dutch family that's just passed, introduced me to their grandchildren. One of them's not far from my age, yeah, but this one's you know, like waist height, maybe belly height. You know, I'm sat in the dark. Do you get me? Yeah, I'm a hobo, I'm a drifter, I'm a tramp, vagabond, whatever you want to fucking call it, yeah. But I'm not a beg. All right. Mm. And it won't be until you get here and interact with these people on the Yellow Brick Road or around Benidorm that you'll get the truth. Do you get me? Yeah? You take what I say with a pinch of salt, like most people do, but it's truth. And I can assure you, the people at the bar that I helps out, they ain't never had a tramp hanging around at their bar before, like I am. Huh? Because, like they says, most tramps stink of stale alcohol. Most tramps stink of their own piss. Most tramps are uncouth. Most tramps are yonkies. Most tramps are untrustworthy. Alright? Alright. Thank you, Chirix. There's something really special about you that's hard to explain. You're kind in a way that feels natural, not forced. And you treat people with a level of respect that stands out being around you. Hey, thank you very much, Laura Leah. Thank you very much. No, I'm not smoking weed. I'm smoking some green crack. Yeah, it's the type of pollen. It's fucking nice. I've even had other people, yeah, it says, oh wow, you know, that's not like the commercial stuff that you get from the drug dealers. What is that? Where does that come from? So I've told them the shop down the road there, you know. You just walk into the shop and buy it over the counter. It's, you know, perfectly legal to buy and sell, you know. It's happy days. Here I am, smoking some legal shit. I've gone through a variety of their stuff in that shop, from the greens to the solids, and this is one of my favourites. It's a very soft pollen. I'm not sure if it needs to be bound together to make it more like a caramello, like a, yeah. But I like it how it is. Sounds good to me, mate. I stopped weed after 17 years, taking a little break. Wow, fair play, Chilix. I've taken breaks, you know, there from um, when I left Granada and I came up to Valencia for work. I wasn't smoking much. but it was summertime and expensive. And you know, every time I give a fella to go off and get me some, it come back underweight. And he kept begging it off of me, and yeah, I was working for him. So for me, it's like, yeah, I took a break then. Sure, I had a few smokes when I was walking from Valencia to Alicante. There was the occasional people's, like, oh, you smokes, here you go. I remember one time, I can't remember, I do remember actually. There was a village at the beach called Merida, and a fella come by, and he didn't have money for taxi. So I went, boom, there you go, then money for taxi. And he went, boom, I got bags of weed here and mushrooms. I'll come see you in a couple of days and give you some more. And I'll give you your 20 quid back. Mate, if you can't help a fellow human being, like there's something fucking wrong with you. Yeah, miss, yeah. And so, yeah. I don't think I ever seen that fella after that. But he lives there, full time. So, when I get back that area, if I ever get back that area, I'm sure our paths will meet again. You're honestly one of the nicest people I know, and you don't even realize it. You make things better just by being yourself. If today feels a bit off, remember, you've got a good heart, good energy. I know this, Laurelia. I know this. I may have a negative response to scumbags, but then they're scumbags. They deserve every bit of negativity. You get me, sir? My opinion. Good peoples, like good peoples, yeah, carry them. Can't go wrong with some mush. I I used to enjoy my shrooms, mostly on my own. Being around other people's, a lot of corruption. Have you got a lot of haters in your stream? Not today. Well, remember, I've been live streaming for nearly 4 years now, and they were talking shit about me in the beginning, and so they've dragged it out and dragged it out. Some people's over 4 years. There are some haters. I've had death threats. I've even had stalkers that have travelled from England through France to me. They've even brought their friends to, stalk me. I've had people threatening that they writing books about me. I've had people's, abusing everybody that comes to me chat, which then singles people's off. People that wanted to interact, they can't because, them being tormented, them being stalked and penalised for encouraging me. Grizzles is sound, my dear. Yeah, he just shown him, yeah, he just had my last bite of kebab. Yes, yes, Mike. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He got some dinners. He's got some waters. He got munchies. He's safe. He's loved. He's respected. He meets a lot of female dogs. He meets a lot of people. We haven't met anybody that don't like him yet. We've met a lot of people that are whoa, intimidated. But then when they meet him, yeah, them's reassured he's a good boy. Are you always as easy to talk to, or did I just get lucky meeting you today, or a slightly more confident one? I don't usually believe in perfect timing, but meeting you is making me rethink that. Earlier, how you are, I reflect that. All right. if you's good and got no reason to argue with yous, then we's all good. Yeah. If you's bad to the bone, yeah, then I'm sorry, like, but you be treated bad. Hmm? And that's what folk are experiencing with me. Yeah. You can be straight up or you can be deceitful, fucking double standarding. Yeah. And I ain't gonna show no peace to those peoples. Like I've warned them over the last 4 years. You've talked shit about me. You've allowed people talk shit about me. You've allowed people gang up on me. You side with the wrong ones, talking bad and setting fake narratives. It's coming back at you. I'll never forget you. I'll never let it rest. I'll always have that ability to recite what I went through and throw it in your fucking dying face. It'll be the last thing you hear. It'll be the last thing you remember. Is I'm gonna fucking continue long after you're gone. But I told him I had a private life. I was dragged through this just for entertainment purposes. Just for immoral earnings. Yeah, I don't earn like those other peoples that are using me. They're setting targets on me. I don't earn like that. You know, without looking at the my link, I'd say it was freaking. Do you know, like I've had a fair share. I've been supported by the greatest. You get me? Yeah? And people that have been supporting me, they're continuously supporting me. Yeah. But I can honestly say it's been a long, more than a month, I think, since anybody put anything into me, pal. You get me, yeah? Karaoke queen asked to borrow some dollars. And because it was a loan, yeah, I reminded her it was a loan, yeah? But if you need it, yeah, I don't, yeah? If you need it, you need it. Don't pay it back, yeah? But then, you know, like, because it's a loan should be repaid regardless. That's right, John Tracy. When I was living down in Orkiva, people, a gang of people travelled from England through France into Spain, plastering posters with my face and false allegations. Yeah? They came to town threatening, yeah, on my live and their fucking uploads that they were going to the police and get me fucking separated from my dogs. They were going to get me fucking arrested. It turns out, yeah, the police wanted nothing to do with them. Told them to get the fuck, yeah. And the false allegations on those posters backfired on them because anybody knows me, knows I ain't like that. It's happy days. And they traveled distance. The first time, he traveled on his own from England through France, through Spain, down to Miss, to encourage, yeah, to write a book about his travels, to have some video content, used and abused me. I walked away from him because he's a predator, yeah, not because he gave me COVID, yeah, but because he's a predator. I seen him perving on my mate. I seen him perving on the dogs. I seen him perving on the cat, and he was more interested at 8 o'clock in the morning perving on them when it's toilet time. You get me, yeah? When it's coffee time, yeah? When I'd been sleeping far away from my mate because my dogs were related to the dog that I gave her a few years back. My dogs were vulnerable, yeah? Lots of stray dogs, hippie community, punk hippie communities where the dogs are just roaming free. And, you know, like, yeah, they've got a smell of the bitch in season. All the male dogs coming, yeah? My dogs that I had at the time, Grizzles and his brother Ted, and my Captain Jack, they were vulnerable. I was vulnerable. The man I held responsible for threatening and jeopardizing our life and our health. If my dogs had defended themselves because there's a pack of crazy fucking dogs and all they want to do is fuck their sister or niece or their daughter, whatever it was. I don't know what relation it was of Grizzles and Ted, but they were related, and so they're not mating, yeah. So they're not gonna take too lightly to all these other males coming in, huh? The person didn't understand. The person went into rage, threatened to, well, he told the world that he bought a baseball bat to smash my head in, leave me for dead, and set fire to my mountains. And if my dogs aren't clever enough, they'll burn too. Then he came back about a year later. Huh? Fucking caught me as I was filling up a big drum of water with my two dogs at the time, Grizzles and Captain Jack. Then he puts a fucking drone up in the sky, yeah, and takes images of me and my son. A pure wrong'un. And his mate. All for his book content. All for the laughs and jokes for these shit wrong'un predator types on this platform. Been a pleasure to talk to you, mate. Have a good night, and see you next time. Good night, Chillix, and thanks for joining. I hope I'm not coming across badly or anything. I just wanted to say I really appreciate talking to you, and I hope that's okay. Laura Leah, you're more than welcome, my dear. You're more than welcome. Don't loan people money you don't know or trust, unless you're willing to lose that money. Exactly that, mystery. Exactly that. Sheer madness. How was last night, Steve? Jordan, last night was freaking awesome. Same as every night. Robotics. That kebab's devoured. Yeah, I'm on my dessert now. RPBD. I'll give you some more name suggestions if you like. Hope you had a good day, Steve. I did, Jordan. I did. Thank yous, yeah. How about yourself? I enjoyed Mystery's live stream last night as well. I felt I took over a little bit, and I felt I was a little bit distant or sometimes, and I thought I was a little bit overpowering at other times. But I always enjoy chatting with Mystery. Have you been streaming today, Jordan? See, Mondays, yeah, I potentially have my phone on all day, right? I'm paying attention what people do on a Monday. But see, during the rest of the week, I'm busy from 11 till 7. And then, like weekends, Tuesdays, Saturday, and Sundays, and Friday this week, I'll be busy until maybe midnight. So I don't get a chance to watch what folk are doing during the day. And because I don't have electricity, I don't have the opportunity to, like catch up on everything. Because I only have the one device, you know, I check who's live, and if nobody live, I fire one up myself. If folk are live, I like joining panels. You get me? Yeah. Um, I'm not a spanner slag. I don't do too well with a lot of people's, like you see them going in, hello, 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 everyone, you know. I'm not like that. Do you get me? Yeah, I go there for the host. 9 times out of 10, I can give two shites about the people in the chat. Yeah, I go for the host. So if I come to your channel, yeah, I coming for you, not for the people in your chat. Yeah. If they say hello to me, or if I've clicked and recognized with them, I might say hello, but it's not something I make habit of. Will's products. Are you trans? Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Yes, I'm a woman in disguise. Yeah, I've had a manhood added to me. I've had my breast removed, and if you lift my balls up properly, you could still impregnate me. Yeah. Will's product says he's a homophobic homosexual. Happy days. Good for you. LASIKACR. What we drinking tonight? Water. Thank you for reminding me. It's been a few couple hours at least since I last had a drink. Now, is that vodka, or is it moonshine, or is it real water? That's for you to ponder on and use your imagination. That makes you a real man, said Will's Products. Thank you very much. Hello, karaoke queen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stressed out news I read. What news you read? That jug, once empty, will hold a lot of exit liquid. Good bottle pisser. Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, no matter my manhood condition, if it's floppy, it just flops straight in there. If it's erected, it literally fits in there. You know, I don't have much girth to get me, you know. But yeah, these bottles are sufficient. Yeah, that's my drinking bottle. That's my pee-pee bottle. Yeah. Sorry, we call them bottles here because they got lids on. Yeah. A jug would be like something with a spout. You know, like something that you pour and it doesn't normally have a lid. You do get lidded jugs with lids. But yeah. I also use my pee bottle. Hey, Amaz. Good evening and welcome. And just don't mix the bottles in the dark. Well, you see the difference. Yeah, that's the difference. They'd be a little bit difficult to get mixed up, wouldn't they? Yeah. I the handles of the bottle. Yeah, or the handles of the bag. I flip over the lid. You see. So yeah, there's no. Oh, that's a drinking bottle. Yeah, Maz. Now earlier at the bar. Um, she reheated the last of the black pudding balls. All right. Now what she do is she covers them in breadcrumbs and then deep fry them. Fucking lovely. And so, yeah, she cooked up the last of them and gave everybody that was outside one, or offered everybody outside one, and she had one wrapped up for myself. Fucking rest bags, cause I fucking likes them. Yeah, I likes them black ball, them black pudding balls. So that was the first thing that I ate today. And then the homeless charity, they came round with potatoes, carrots, and minced beef. So fucking yam that up when the bar closed. And now, just now, I came back from having a bath at the beach. Came back. and got myself a €5 kebab in a pita bread. Just yam that up. That was fucking banging. I do like them kebabs. And you know what? Yeah, I think I'll save me a yogurt and me bananas for breakfast, and I might go down and get another kebab. Yeah. Yep. Last night was an odd one. We just sat here, like I closed my stream because my Moroccan lady friend came by. So I closed my stream, and just before about half hour before she left, an English couple came up here with tins, five of these dog foods for Grizzles, a packet of crisps that I've still got for myself, and this bottle of, excuse me, this bottle of water, all right, for me and Grizzles, yeah, and gave us a tenner. They said that they'd been passing, and eyeballing us for a few days, and so yeah, we chatted for a half hour, and then this morning waking up, like yeah, waiting for the bar that I helps out when they opens up, waiting for them to open up. A family came past and said, "Nice fucking dog, get yourself a breakfast on me." Gave us 20 quid. And then the two fellas that I mentioned earlier, they're coming back in a few weeks and be back in a few weeks after that. One of them slipped us a tenner. So today, I've been given €40 cash, from three different peoples, three random in the last 24 hours. And then coming along the main strip there, people wanted to interact with Grizzles, and I had a little bit. Hola, hello, and slipped us a fiver. So that's what I bought the kebab with. Uh, that was nice of them. That was nice of them. Yeah. We don't sit out with our hand out. You get me? Yeah, we're busy. Like yeah, we're getting involved with the community, and just people recognizing. Like yeah, it's not why I'm here. You know, that's not why I'm here. Anybody will tell you that was watching this watching me from June till now. I had fucking holes all over my feet. I had holes all over my feet, underneath, and on the surface. Like wear and tear from walking so much and ignoring. Like, and so resting in Benidorm, it's been one of them things of healing my feet. And now the Dutch restaurant, the wife fucking broke her hip. Yes, she's in recovery. I've bonded with them, before she broke her hip, and so like work, doing little jobs, like emptying their bins and cleaning floors, helping, putting signs up, putting new lights up, and just being there, watching over there. Fucking sometimes I think there was like 25 mobility scooters and e-bikes, watching over that, keeping the place clean and tidy, helping out. Then at the bar here, the woman's broken her back. Her fella's had a stroke a couple of years ago. So like that, like I've been encouraged. Like yeah, I'm doing things that these other people are appreciating. They've got businesses. They can't employ me. Yeah, because it costs fucking too much every month to have an employee. Yeah, and so that's what they've got to pay a lot to the government to employ somebody. Yeah, and then like them wages on top of that, they can't afford. Yes, like yeah, I buys me cups of tea. I do get a couple of cups of tea for free. Yeah, it's not all fucking, yeah, they're not sucking me energy dry. When the lady at the bar, when she makes food, she, like that she eats, that her husband don't. she's happy to, like, make food, and then, like, she's there, encouraging me, like giving me samples. When she's then debating what to put on the bar for customers, she's then, like, gives me samples, see what I think gets my opinion. And then the Dutch restaurant, and, out of respects, they feeds me steak and nice dinners, like racks of ribs and beef stew and raw herring and raw beef, delicacies. It's like, yeah, like, that's why I'm here, yeah, helping people. And at the same time, like, yeah, I'm watching over their businesses. Yeah, I've stopped the bar from being broken into twice. I picked up human shits from around the fucking path because they keep shitting in front of the Dutch restaurant. Like, yeah, the crime on this section of the yellow brick road has decreased. Yeah, 16 times. Yeah, since November, since we arrived here, 16 muggings we've stopped. Yeah, man, right. So, people are appreciative of that. Yeah, the community is, like, yeah, it's talk up at the hotel staffs at the different bars. People are talking about me and Grizzles. A lot of people come around here because they've heard about, me and Grizzles, and they come around here to encourage. We've had people saying, we didn't feel safe here. Yeah, we never used to walk down this road, but knowing that you and Grizzles are watching over us, yeah, we appreciate you. To the extent of the last couple of days, like, I let it slip about a week ago about my birthday. Now all of a sudden I've had a couple of people saying, "Are you going to be here Saturday?" And it's like, well, like, I don't know, but because, you know, yeah, I will be. And they're saying, "You better be." We appreciate you and we want you here for Saturday. We want to share our appreciation. We want to encourage you. I must have had it said about 20, 30, 40 fucking times. I've lost count. Like, how many times people have said, when we come back, we hope to see you here. You get me? I've been told by multiple businesses, yeah, if I've got any, any problems, all I've got to do is say certain words, and people will be here. I've had people saying, you got any problems, come straight here. You got any problems, here's my phone number. We'll be straight there. Sorry, I've missed out on a few messages there. Hey, Popsy. Nice to see you, my dear. Moss, I've known you for nearly 4 years now, Steve. Thank you, Moss. Thank you for reassuring us. I know you don't beg. I did beg. I did put my hand out. I did do some panhandling. The time when I met robotic polishing buffering de Boer. That was in Orgiva. I did sit outside the shop with an empty cup. Even in Alicante, I did sit, in public, in the main street where people were passing, you know, gathering dollars. And, I'll do whatever it takes to keep Grizzles and myself strong. Simple as. If I need to panhandle, I will. But since I've been on Yellow Brick Road, I've not needed to. Yes, Popsy, we are well, my lovely. Thank yous. Since the mountain days, such a change from that. I'm glad he's in Benidorm. Mystery, yes, I remember the mountain. What's Benidorm like for cheap housing? Villages around on the outside of Benidorm, I know people that's paying 430 a month. Inside of Benidorm, you're talking 400 a week, you know, maybe even 1,000 a week, depending on what you're going for. I was minding Grizzles' home. Yeah, Grizzles is a regional family. I was sat up on their mountain minding their home. Yeah, minding their possessions. You know, burying their dogs. Yeah, I wasn't there for me. I was there because the Norwegian went fucking crazy. Yeah, with his fucking inbred dog, fucking all the Grizzlies' female relatives, and then all the puppies he created all died or born with deformities because of his ignorance. And so his head fucking went shot. You get me? Yeah, he was a psychiatric runaway, anyways. Yeah, he's been in psychiatric since he left Grizzly's Mountain. He got into some trouble down in Almeria, and he was shipped off to back to the psychiatric unit in Norway, and he's been there ever since. We're all happy to see you doing well. You're a positive influence on your environment. Everywhere I've been, robotics, I've been the same. You get me, yeah? But when people are taking the piss, I draw the fucking line eventually. You get me, yeah? I won't have the piss taken. I won't see the piss being taken. You get me, yeah? Life's too short, life's too good. And you gotta remember, what you do unto others is completely acceptable to happen to you. Yeah? And so you treat people how you want to be treated. Hmm? I got respects for peoples. If there ain't no respects in the area, I ain't fucking hanging around. Yeah, my life's too short and too, like too basic for all that fucking around. Yes, yes, Slobberjaw. Gary Warren. That's a proper West Country accent, that is. See, I sent you 10 euros to your PayPal. Defcom UK. I haven't got my notifications turned on because I got complete battery saver. But we thank yous for your thoughts. I've had a lot of people saying that they've sent and they didn't. Until I check. But thank yous, Defcom UK. It's my birthday on Saturday. So, thank you for your birthday gestures. I'll be 47. There about a month ago, I was ready to close me PayPal. I was trying to empty it out. I think I gave way more than 300 euro in the last couple of months. I was trying to close me PayPal to other YouTubers. I won't name those peoples, but those peoples know I did if they received it. Well, they did receive it because I sent it. But those that were in receipt of it can vouch for it. I can think of one person I sent nearly 100 euros to in bits and pieces. Another person, nearly 100 euros in bits and pieces. But some of that was sent back from one of those persons. Some of that was sent back because that person was seeing them as loans, to get them by dry times, which I think is cool. that means, yeah, because that person is respectful like that, um, they sends it back, and yes, yes, Joe, cops watcher, nice to see you, seeing you so nice. Old school West Country accent. Well, Gary Warren, I did grow up in Frome, Somerset, Bristol, Bath, and then up until the age of 12. And then from the age of 12, it was County Cork, Southern Ireland, on the Mizzen Peninsula. And I was in foster care in Dunmanway. I was in foster care in Bantry, in two foster homes. But the one in Bantry, I was in that foster home twice. Yeah, because the one in Dunmanway, a bunch of fucking horrible cunts, making me sleep in bed with two other fellas. One of them, they were brothers, by the way. One of them pissed the bed, so he had to have a bin liner underneath him. The front room was all fucking palace looking, like pristine. And then the rest of the house was fucking dire. Do you get me? Yeah? They encouraged us to go foxing, piking for salmon, and trout. And they were going to the dumpsters at the local supermarket and, like getting out all the stale bread. The amount of nearly every day I remember having to pick off fucking mold from the bread. And then people's getting paid top dollar for each one of their fostered kids. Do you get me? So why skimp and save? What were they spending their money on? Do you get me? It makes you fucking wonder, doesn't it? And that was an environment, yeah. It was the noonance of the manway, yeah. And if you didn't work, you weren't getting breakfast. If you didn't work, you weren't getting dinner. And if you didn't work, you weren't getting supper. If you didn't work for the day, you weren't getting fucking fed. That's what they were like there. And yet they were getting paid top dollar to, do right by me as an individual. The other foster kids that they had there, I won't name and shame them, but, and they had kids of their own. I couldn't go to school when I was living in the Manway, yeah, because I risked, you know, my father was hunting me. In actual fact, the judge told me to go back home to my father because he was hunting my foster mother. He actually doorstepped my foster mother. He actually threatened my foster mother's life. Well, Joan O'Donovan, her name was. She was. I'm not sure, was she Canadian? She might have been Canadian. Her husband was Canadian. Her husband taught Brian Adams in secondary school. Yes, yes, UK asylum videos. I wanted an early night last night, but when this Moroccan lady friend left, we had the English couple visiting, and then the Moroccan lady left about 5-10 minutes later. Then I turned my phone back on, and Mystery sent me a message, reminding me he was live and doing panel, and I was welcomed. So I jumped up on his panel. It must have been about 2 o'clock when I went to sleep last night. I've got a new friend. Yeah, been meeting since Christmas time. All right, and they're associated with the buyer, and they've said, "Listen, Steve, yeah, you ever want to come to the apartment and have a shower? You're more than fucking welcomed." I might take him up on his offer tomorrow. Yeah, I might bite my pride and take him up on a hot shower tomorrow. Uh, he made me cry last Sunday. Uh, he made me cry in front of his grandson. His grandson's in his 20s. And we were watching the Rangers game. And he was full of compliments in my direction. Yeah. And reassuring me I was a good man and all this whatnot. And, he told me, yeah, don't consider it charity. Yeah, these people are supporting you because they want to. They see you're a good person. You're here. You're doing all these things for the place that we come to holiday and enjoy. Yeah, we enjoy this area. We enjoy this bar, and you're helping out here. And these people, we're all one community. We're all one family. Your dog's fucking 5-star. You're a 5-star man. Yeah, we see that, and we're encouraging you to be you, man. That made me fucking weep. Do you get me? You know, I was hyper, anyways. You know, like yeah, it's like not hyper, but I was hyper. I was enthusiastic because the football game. You know, it's like the buzz, the environment. You know, and being a part of something, yeah, and being appreciated, yeah. So when being reassured of your appreciation, that got a little bit sentimental, you know, and it fucking brought a few tears to me, to my eyes, lumps in my throat. It's a long time, a very very long time since there was such honest. I'm 4 years in this darkness on this platform, you know, and although there's good peoples, yeah, the darkness overrides. As you can rewind and go back into so many of my lives, yeah, so much negativity, but it's not my life. That's their life, yeah. That's the shit that they're doing. Yeah, they're bringing the worst out in good peoples. And they can't fucking handle. They're the ones that run to the police. They're the ones that run to fucking their gang members. They're the ones that fucking put life threats, you know. And it's like they can't fucking handle. For why even fucking start then? Yeah, it's all fun and games for you. Talking shit, setting fake narratives. It threatens people's lives. You know that ain't funny. Yeah, that ain't fucking funny. So, yeah, somebody like me standing up to the bullies. That's why I named myself the bully of bullies. You know, that's why my name sticks as Mirror Mirror. Yeah. You know, these people don't know what the fuck they fucking with when they fucking around with someone like me. And I've told them every bit of their misery, I claim it. I claim their misery. Yeah. I put hexes on every one of them, and anybody associated can expect to suffer. And as they suffering, they'll remember, yeah. Every time the wind blows, every time it rains, every time it's too hot because the sunshine shines, yeah. They've, yeah. With a hot shower. You had a hot shower today, robotic. Was it solar powered? Because that's what I miss, yeah. I miss me solar showering, you know. Just put a bottle like this in the sun, wrap it with a black bag, let it warm up and heat up. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome. I think I know you from karaoke queens chat, eh? Made one of our first friends on the Yellow Brick Road, a Dutch lady, beautiful lady, absolutely beautiful. Hola, Muriel. Hi. You good? You may remember when I was still living on the Green Strip. I said about a Dutch lady. She come round with a flat pack. She wanted constructed. I constructed it. She tried to give me 20 euros. I says, my dear, thank you. No. Thank you. No. Can I carry it to your? Can I carry it up for you? Uh, I didn't want paying for constructing the flat pack for her. You know, she's been good to us since we arrived here, and I always said if I can do anything for you, I'd be only honored to. I've got 100 meters of black pipe feeding solar hot water tank, slow low pressure feed, slowly filling a 60-liter tank. Happy days. Fair play. Fair play. When I was up on the mountain, I had a blue bucket, and I put one of them, put a bit of copper fucking joiner in there. I had a shower pipe coming off of there with a shower head, and just before the shower head, it had tap. That was perfect for me. You know, that was perfect. So for those that don't know, this is an interactive diary. Okay, it's a place where you know me as the host. I tell you all what I be doing. I show you all where I'm at, and we interact. Yeah, people who share their information. I don't pry into your lives, do you get me? You know, but I'm as curious as you are. But from my with my attitude is like I got introduced to this platform 4 years ago. I followed a notification. I didn't have any subscribers. I didn't have any content, and I didn't even think about making content. I didn't even think about live stream chats. But I followed a notification, and for some of you, yeah, he's like, oh, he's saying this again. So I'll just cut it short. Yeah, somebody doxed me, my location, my face, my date of birth, with trumped up fake narratives, enough to get somebody killed. I'm sure people have died for much less of false accusations. And so for me, it's like, who the fuck you cunts talking shite about me? And who are all these cunts listening? From that, I've still got a few of those people that I don't call cunts anymore because we've gotten to know each other over the 4 years. But at the time, every single one of them was a sick bastard. Yeah, every single one of them. There was nobody in that chat. There was, well, maybe there was. Yeah, but they're not loud and proud. But nobody spoke up and said, We've researched the details that you've given when you doxed Stephen William Farthing, 18th 1979, living in Lumamola. We've researched this, man, and you're talking shit. Ronan Holden, how fucking dare you? Art Nick Williams, we know who the fuck you are, yeah? Ronan Holden, we know who you are. And see, Art Nick Williams is a recovering junkie, but yet he's still stuck on the Valium and the methadone and such products. Ronan Holden, he's suffering in a different way. He thinks God cursed him. And he's a cunt. Ronan Holden, same as Art Nick Williams. But yeah, beyond that, I then got encouraged to speak on my own, upload and live stream by my own, because other people were using, abusing, and not giving a fuck, not taking it serious, and a confusing situation. And then along the line, I just like explored many other YouTube channels, hosts and chats. Went separate from all the darkness, but the darkness keeps tagging me, keeps clipping me, keeps talking about me on other panels. And so I chased and I chased and I chased each and every fucking one of them. And I reminded them, if I am what you say I am, then remember one thing. I've been getting away with it. So if I'm that good, if I'm that high up the fucking ranks, yeah, are you for real? You want to upset me? Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on all messages. I'm only getting top messages. So sorry if I've missed any messages. I'll smoke this that I'm about to roll now. And when I've smoked it, I'll be going to bed. I might take you all with me to bed for a half hour before I fall asleep. But I do fancy an earlier night than the nights I've had. I don't think I need to eat another kebab tonight. Uh, well, Grizzles is sulking. I want another kebab. He's proper happy, yeah. He's had a fucking great day, he have. Yeah, he been meeting bitches. Oh, lads, walking along the beach, not the beach, but the beach road, the seafront, coming back from our baths. Yesterday, we met a couple, and they had three bitches. Oh my lord, was Grizzles excited. But today, when we seen them coming back from the beach on the seafront, he shot himself. All of a sudden, there's these three big bitches, stocky as fuck, like bull mastiff type things, yeah. And yeah, three of them, and they've all recognized Grizzles, yeah, and he's like, oh fuck, Trey, yes, it was fucking awesome, yeah. And I said, pardon, mi perro poco intimidado con tres mujeres. That's not perfect Spanish, but at least I'm attempting to speak Spanish. People make sense of what I say to them in Spanish, you know? And yeah, the three people, the couple and myself, we laughed. You get me? Yeah. Intimidado con tres mujeres. No, I think I said, pardon, mi perro muy nervioso para tres mujeres. Yeah, and three females. He's nervous about the three females. He probably was intimidated. I ain't never seen him intimidated like that before. I had police nationals coming to take me away. Coming to take me away. The chat's come rather quiet. I wonder why. You're not scared, are you? Yeah, junkie thief going up the fucking road there. Scouting for easy earners. Papadaki. Hello, mate. How you doing? Is he alright? Oh yeah, you got his freedom.
I sat watching the darts.
Oh. Who's throwing this evening? Who's throwing this evening?
Oh, it was a final between Leighton and Lister.
Aye.
Leighton won.
Aye.
So I wasn't drinking. I did 2 bottles of beer, that's all I had today.
Oh, serious?
Back to the apartment, and then I watched the 2 cans of Iron Broom, watched the darts.
Aye.
So I'm going down to this Rockstar thing. You say that guy's quite nice, the pizza show. Next to Rockstar, did you know? You know, say to me, doing my... I said I like my pizzas and that. And you said
You like pizzas?
Aye.
I haven't mentioned pizzas. I don't know about pizzas here.
What was the show you were talking about doing by the Rockstar?
I haven't got a clue about that. There's a kebab place.
Aye, I don't like
Kebabish.
the one. Don't like the one next to Helen's. I went there.
Okay, kebabish, yeah. Rockstar, you turn right, and kebabish on the corner there. Fucking good kebab there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you get pizza there. If it's kebabs, I'll get pizzas.
Okay.
It's not the one right in the corner, is it?
Right on the corner. Yeah, right on the corner. Kebabish. Yeah, it was Adrian that put me onto them. Yeah. Yeah, when Kelsey was over. Yeah.
I'm just going to get something. Grab something upstairs.
I had a quick look on their menu. They got burgers and kebabs. Yeah, but
I'm not going along. I don't look in there ones there. I'll just go along here and along.
Right.
If not, I'll just go back to the usual one. I go to this the one.
Right. I've not had pizza in Benidorm.
You know?
No, so I wouldn't be. I haven't mentioned pizza. Definitely not. No. Kebab, fish and chips.
I steak pan chips today.
Right. Right.
A couple of small enough scrambled egg and then for dinner time I said steak pie and chips at chippy.
Fair play. We're just back from the beach. We are. We just munched one of them kebabs. Yeah, pita bread filled up with meat and garlic sauce. We had. Yep. I don't do all the salad and chicken and chili. Oh. Adrian said he used to make a good curry.
Made good burgers as well, mind you.
Right, right. She's about tomorrow, yeah?
I
You're
may bring
about.
my bag and that, wee bag and all that then.
Right.
And stuff.
I'm thinking about the hot shower. If tomorrow's a good day, hot shower.
Aye?
Yeah,
Well,
fair play.
aye?
I'd appreciate that. I've been down in the beach, you know,
I
like
told
beach
you, I
showering.
told you, sitting there, you can get a shower anytime you want it with you.
Yep, yeah, I know you mentioned it, and yep. I need to bite my pride.
Big kiddo.
She don't look like one of the pickpockets.
What?
She doesn't look like any of the pickpockets. Have you seen the posters around? Yeah, there's two women there. They're one looking for.
All right.
Yeah, yep. Before they get down to the strip. Yep. I think they've been thieving. I'm not sure if it's police.
Half the time I don't do in
The police don't, and that's why I'm comfortable here,
Still
because I
get
will.
cut out. There's some of them get a cut out the local ones.
Oh, they do. And you know what I've learned? Yeah, every year they do a house raids for all the gypsies, and yeah, and what they do is they'll confiscate anything they've not got receipts for. So if like, and it's random busts.
But hey, hell, say like say if you even all the stuff from my house,
Right.
people don't get receipts for. You buy them. How long do you get a receipt?
That's
Once
it.
your guarantee's up, you usually get
Yeah.
rid of it.
See, I came off Grizzles' mountain, yeah, to mine somebody else's land, because he's going starring in a movie. And I went back up Grizzles Mountain, collected all his people's things, brought that down, kept it in storage. And Christmas, I think it was about 5 days after Christmas, fucking the crazy girlfriend from the fellow whose land I was minding, ransacked everything. Generators, chainsaw, fucking power tools, hilty fucking rock breakers, some solar panels, the fucking lot, mate. Yeah, water pumps, loads, you know. Right, he's on a turd. Right, we're here. Don't intend on going anywhere.
What time you want to sell it?
Well, you know yourself.
Before they open, or the one after they open.
Either really, whatever. Right. Right. I don't know. I normally wake up about 9. Yeah, about 9. I normally wakes up.
If I'm not, I should be waiting for 10. Even the 10 will come in. Get you.
Right. You know, maybe like lunchtime-ish then. You know,
Oh, that's
when they're set up and there's nothing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mark.
nice one.
I'll see you later.
Because in the mornings I like to take him for a walk around the block. Cheers, buddy. Where'd you drop that then? I should be able to smell it. Turn it. I can smell it. Can't freaking see it though. Ah, right beside me. There you go. Just sorted out shower for tomorrow. Confirmed that the offer is there. Happy days. The yellow brick road. I'm going to start supper. Bless you, elm tree. and get offline soon. I hope you and Grizzles and everyone in chat has a great evening and night. Thank you, my dear. You too, my dear. You enjoy your supper. You know what you're cooking. Ooh, we back. Darts just finished. Yeah, mate, he just said it was finals, wasn't it, for Balaki? For Baliki? Yaki number 1277. Slobber Joe, do you know, I haven't got a clue what we've got planned for Saturday. I haven't even got planned what's fucking for tomorrow, really. Do you get me, yeah? I'll wake up and, like, yeah, and take Grizz for a walk. Like, for me, like, Saturday's just the same as today. Like, take it as it comes. I know people wanting me around so they can celebrate with us. Mm. Now, the thing is, right, is we got the people at the bar. They said that they're making a quiche. Like they've been promising making quiche for months and months and months. Yeah, and apparently we'll be sampling their quiche on Saturday. That's being made and prepared, ready for like tomorrow, ready for Saturday. I've just been told that there's a cheesecake in the freezer, homemade cheesecake. I'm not sure if that's coming out Saturday. I've had a couple of people that do dog walking with. They've caught on through the grapevine. It's my birthday Saturday, so them is like, you around Saturday? Are you here Saturday? So, and we've got friends returning. They've been here many a time since November, and they're returning any time now. And they've promised when they come back, they're coming back with a homemade quiche. So yeah, maybe Saturday it'll be a quiche day. Yeah, Saturday quiches. Wow. And Grizzles gave me a slap the other day, and yeah, I got a scratch there. It adds to the scar. I think that scar is from school when I fell off the chair and banged my head on the table, corner of the table. That scar is from a windscreen. That scar is from a haymaker. Yeah, it wasn't a violent haymaker. My buddy was telling us how he just got into a fight down at the Busy Bee in Skibbereen. And yeah, I was a bit too close. That scar is a swimming accident. But then that nose as well got split with a fucking dirty bastard in that hippie community. He fucking two of us were left in charge of Edgar Thomas's camp. Edgar Thomas went off the Rainbow Gathering in Italy, and he left two of us in charge. And the other fellas, as soon as Edgar Thomas's back was turned and they were on road, driving down the road, this fucker told me that I was bad for his image, and he didn't want me around, and that they were going to cater. He was going to do what he doing, and didn't want me around. And then a couple of weeks later, he comes down to the place where I'm minding, And he says, "You got to mind the place. I'm going away. I'm going. Yeah, you got to mind the place." And I told him, "You don't tell me what to fucking do. You had your chance, and you fucked up." And he fucking bust me nose with a fucking with something in his hand. Didn't break my nose, just cut the skin there. That fella, I chewed into his heart, just bit into his heart. Yeah, I didn't remember that. You get me, you know. But that's because I was like a bit stunned, a bit of a knockout he gave me. I wasn't expecting his violence. Because it is a non-violent community. No alcohol, no drugs, herb only, natural remedies only. And then my scar on my lip, that's from a piece of timber. Come back from school camp, got off the bus because it was disco night. And by the end of the night, it was a territorial fight. But I was there with my schoolmates, my classmates, and mostly women. And local townies attacked the only man that was amongst the busload of women. I threw him over the bridge. The Skibbereen Bridge, I threw him off of it. My lips swelled up like boom. Yeah, blood pissing everywhere. The taste of blood. Fucking looked at him. Ran after him because he took sprint. Like most carriers do. Oh yeah, that timber that he used fucking split as it made contact with my face. And the scar goes that way and then that way where my teeth bit into it. And running after him, fits of rage, I threw him off the bridge. It wasn't just him that ran, yeah. Him and all his mates and his twin brother ran. Yeah, none of them stuck around. Because I didn't hit the deck. If I had hit the deck, they would have all been in with the boots because that was their style. But because I stood ground and that fucking piece of timber split on my face, they ran. And I chased after them. And I fucked him off the bridge. But as always, like most fucking Friday, Saturday night disco nights, you know, that's exactly what it was like. And, you know, coming from village Goleen with a busload of ladies, there was nobody fight beside me. I don't give a fuck. It was exciting. Most Friday and Saturday, I had been kissing. And, you know, if I drank too much and didn't go to the discos, there's less chances of fighting. But as soon as going to that disco, coming out of there was always fighting. Oh, the good old days. Hi again. I 100% feel that was the weekly round of the Premier League. Okay. Cheers, Slobberjaw. Discotheque. He's going down. He's going timber. No, I didn't. And I didn't get called teak until like nearly 20 years later. I was called teak by the Magpie squatters. Lost 10 subs. Hopefully not good folk. Aye. And I fell over my head. Oh, I only want to help people. And I fell over my head. Everyone is born, even trolls. Wish I had got closer to me, to guide me, says Karaoke Queen. Cheers, gotta pack another bowl with you, Steve. Nice one, Slobberjaw. When you gonna start up your karaoke? And seriously, yeah, Karaoke Queen got a history of karaoke. I never seen her doing singing because ever since I've been paying attention to her, she's had a sore throat. Robotic polishing buffering the burr. He sings and plays guitar. You gotta get your sheet together. Oh dear. Look at that. I had 10 likes. Now I've only got 6. Ho, ho, ho. Sometimes I'm stream on Twitch, but that's not too often, and normally just the video games. Fair play. I think I'm being punished, says Karaoke Queen. There, got you back to 8. Aye, nice, thank you very much. Not that it really matters, like likes and subscribers. You know, I've got 1,600 subscribers. I've never had more than a couple of hundred people in there. It'd be fucking awesome to fuck if every one of my fucking subscribers came into this chat. Just once. But they don't. Most of them don't even know they're sub to me. Nah, no. Only on YouTube, mate. Oh, sorry. I did do about 3 lives on TikTok, because my chicks on PC begged me to join him on TikTok, so I set up a TikTok account. I don't have access to it no more. Uh, I haven't looked at it for nearly 2 years, I'd say. At least a year and a half. No, I was down at the river. So yeah, nearly 2 years. Yeah, nearly 2 years since I looked at TikTok. Mm. Probably is about 2 years, actually. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, going on for 2 years since I looked at TikTok. Uh, Over robotic, it says I've got 20 viewing and 8 likes. So I don't know what you're looking at, but thank yous. I think I did one or two live streams on Facebook. Uh, and that was years ago. You know, like fucking hell. Well, I think I was up the mountain. No, I wasn't. I think I was in Ippy community. I think I was in Beneficial. Or not long after leaving there. But before I was up the mountain. I must ask me mate, because he joined me. I must ask him where I must go and have a look at my Facebook and have a look. I'll do my best to be honest. I don't know why punk rock and Jack came up. Well, karaoke queen, they're obsessed with you. They did it because you set the StreamYard. You set the link for open panel. If you don't want to walk into the spider web, then avoid caves, avoid stagnant areas, and forestry. There's a lot of spider webs in the forests, in woodlands. Same as stagnant areas, you can expect spider webs. And yeah, caves. Caves is a good place to find spider webs. So yeah. Oh, now we're on 10 likes and 19 viewing. For your information, robotic polishing buffering the burr. 13 likes, 10 or 13 viewers and 10 likes. So yeah, this channel doesn't get pushed through the algorithm because you know I'm a tramp, I'm a hobo, and tramps and hobos are kept down in society, whether it's the digital society or whether it's the mainstream society. You know, tramps are frowned upon until Christmas. Not seen Pragmata? No. I presume that's about spiders, is it, Mr. E? Robotic puffers, debris, trolls in caves. Oh, I don't know why it's so important to you, robotic polishing, buffing the burr. I'm not. It's not important to me. I don't know why it's so important to use. You know, it's not much of a conversation, is it? I use replying to Slobberjaw. Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. E. Ooh, lately Resident Evil were grim, but might stream some Pragmata at midnight if I don't chicken out. Oh. What game, Slobber? Ah, right. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see those messages, that conversation. I think I'm being punished for... there. Got you back to 8. Oh, yeah, I seen that. For sinning. What game's right? Yeah, I didn't see them. I was going to ask you if you ever streamed on Twitch, Mr. Steve. We jamming. And I hope you like jamming too. Sorry for intruding in your conversation there, Miss Street. I get paranoid too, says Karaoke Queen. Think demons and devil talking through people. I'm guessing you're not into psychedelics, karaoke queen. All right, but if you ever get a chance to go into Peru, yeah, go into the jungle and find the shamans and go on the ayahuasca ceremony. But be careful which shamans you go for. Don't be. I wouldn't suggest going to psychiatrists, psychologists, and doctors. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that because if you've got powers, yeah, all the medication that they're going to give you or the diagnosis they're going to give you is of modern times, yeah, which is going to silence your powers, and that's going to infuriate your spirit, your soul. Now, I'm not making excuses or encouraging you to do things like that, but I'd certainly look into it. Oh dear, that's one of the lady boys. Nice looking pair of tits from a distance in the dark, but jeepers, lads. Jeepers. Well, I thought years ago messages were being sent through TV. Ooh. You should see a GP about it because YouTube chat can't diagnose schizophrenia for you, but I'd say it's not. Fair play, mystery. Taylor Swift, look what you made me do was Satan talking to me. I'm having egg and chips with fried garlic. Happy days. The music industry does come across as satanic a lot. Am I correct into saying that Lucifer was the angel of song and dance? That's correct, mystery. We all have voices, vices. Karaoke Queen says I'm a bit too naughty too. If you're aware of yourself, you know, like you're on the right path. I'm going to tell Nathan to kiss my neck and gently nibble me. Happy days. Good luck. Is that weird? That's not weird, but you know, it's normal behavior amongst loving couples. But do I really need to read those words and have my imagination running wild? You know, I'm 6 years without a woman's neck to nibble on. You know, it's like, you get where I going? There's a lot of married men, they ain't getting no action. You get me? Hmm? There's a lot of single men that's pissed off with their exes for why they's not with another. There's a lot of men, they just can't handle the stress of being in relationships. There's a lot of men that recognize things about themselves which stops them putting themselves vulnerable or exposing themselves to be in environments where they might meet the love of their life. There's a lot of men that's been hurt too many times to keep falling into that trap. There's a lot of men that have grown accustomed to being on their own. But we're men, yeah? And we have the active minds. So why feed them? I said this out loud and proud so many times. For all these ladies that keep saying they're going for a piss, they're going for a dump, they're going for a shower, they're going for a bath. It's like, do us fellas really, really need that information? What is he trying to do to us fellas? Tease us? Wind us up? You know, so I'm very open. Yeah, but being open is being questioned and no one asked. You up front and open, and we are answering. Hope it helps. Buy a dog way easier. I haven't bought any dogs. I've never bought a dog. I bought chickens when I was in that hippie community, and I swapped them for eggs because I relocated within that hippie community. Women crave male attention. Yep, we built like that. We know. I've proved it. I sit here, being me, I attract ladies. I go down to the beach with Grizzles. I attract ladies. I walk around the block. I attract the ladies. There's a lot of ladies throughout my 46 years that have been seeking my attention, craving my attention. And I've got a feeling this year, before this year ends, I mean like the 2026, before 2026 ends, I've got a feeling there's going to be somebody seeking and receiving physical attention from myself. I'll take precautions. I'll take it easy and take it slow. I try and refrain from, going all the way. And then be more prepared for second round, third round, fourth round, sixth round, depending on us, depending on how quickly we want to make that move. But if a lady comes to me tent with the intentions of going all the way on the first date, well then she better be prepared, because I'm not prepared. With safety measures, you know. That's why I laugh and joke about bringing 47 condoms. If you're coming on a weekend or a week in Spain to come see me and you're female, bring a healthy sized box of condoms, because I ain't got none. You get me? Because that hasn't been on my mind for a long time. And even now, although I've got that premonition set, you know, I'm still not prepared. Have a good one, peoples. Nice one, Mr. E. Sorry to be putting you off, but it don't look like Moroccan friends coming around tonight. What size shall they bring? I don't know, average size. Whatever flavor, whatever design you want. You know, like, yeah. Sorry. Whatever, not you, but them, whichever flavor and whichever design they want to bring, whichever they're most comfortable with. I'm not a professional in that sort of stuff. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, you like the rib ones, yeah? Okay. I just got, man. Banana for oral, better than strawberry. Okay. I can honestly say I've never worn a jacket when receiving oral. And I've never wore a jacket when giving oral. So either way, receiving or giving, I've participating in oral. I've never had a jacket worn or wore a jacket. I was gonna have a shave this evening, but I think I'll wait till the morning. When I was walking the Grizz, I can just walk around with my shaver. I'm proud of myself. I'm buying that shaver. I might get another one. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll upgrade. Never tried any loops. No, only only the natural body juices for lubing in my experience. A little bit of a tickle and a little bit of a carpet munching, loosens them all up. I've heard about KY jelly, but I ain't never seen a tin of it. Oh, it's one of these ones. Uncle Fester and the woman who sits in the sink, both. Well, what are you doing here then? You don't have to be here. So, go away. As simple as that. Come back with another one of your trolling accounts. And just like that, you be gone. Don't take me too forward. What do women taste like down under there? Normally, from my opinion and experience, depends on what they've been eating and drinking. Sometimes depends on what perfumes and soaps and all that sort of stuff, deodorants and stuff that they pollute their body with. Oh dear. Get some pride for fuck's sake, karaoke queen. You're absolutely repulsive. Oh, says Purple. Oh, fair play, Purple Lucky. Buenas noches. The prettier the prettier they are, the worse they behave. If I was a guy, no one would have a problem. Do you know what, karaoke queen? I'm sorry, lads, but I'm gonna say this now. Yeah, Burblaki single, robotic polishing, buffering the burr single. Me as the host, Stephen William Farzing single. So you're talking to three single fellas, karaoke queen. I met a lovely Spanish lady, and yeah, you told us about that last night. You keep dreaming, boy. You keep fantasizing about the lady that you met yesterday at the supermarket that pawned you off with her YouTube channel. Did she give you her phone number? That's a different matter. Did she agree to meet you up, today, tomorrow, next week? Gemmas, yeah? Sorry, did she invite you for a drink? Did she take you for a meal? Did you invite her to a drink? Did you take her for a meal? Dude, yeah? Just because the lady pawns you off with her fucking YouTube account. Godson, I'm happy you're in here tonight. Yeah. Now, do you know how you mentioned in the chat here some time ago, yeah, about look to God, Lieutenant being Matrix on PC? Well, I've shared look to God Lieutenant's channel with a few people that's computer literate, yeah, literate, and we spoke about it briefly last night, and the voice can be somewhat manipulated through AIs, and there is programs where you can remove those filters. So we're in the process. Yeah. Now, one person, the host whose channel I was, host whose panel I was on last night, they said that it doesn't really sound like it's an edited. I know you told me it was a rumor. I know you told me it was a rumor, Godson. I know you told me it was a rumor. All right, but because you brought it to my attention, I'm telling you about our progress. About what we're doing. Yeah, and we are running it through systems that'll identify whether it's a voice changer, and I hope the people that's doing this will have the confidence to live stream it. Yeah, the analyzing and the program and the whole process. You know, and the people are biased. The people don't know either of the participants that have been rumored. Do you understand me? Now, a few days ago, I did listen to that one in a clip that was sent to me, only the once. And then that one jumped up on panel when I was on Cumbrian Troops panel. And I kind of listened, but my head was racing. Yeah. And then Cumbrian Troops, from there, she said that she was going live, or that person said they were going live. And so I followed over. And from what I heard, and from the way my head works, yeah, there's a lot of similarities. There's a hell of a lot of similarities. The interests, the ladies panel, yeah, the attraction to the dark side. There's a lot of there's a lot of similarities that I recognized, yeah, that it could be, yeah, a fake woman, a man pretending to be a woman. So just biding our time, yeah, trying to get these programs, trying to get the people together to, get a panel together to be able to go through and show publicly, the process of, removing a filter. And, yeah. What does well-equipped mean? Hang on. But other than that, man, yeah, well, even with that, yeah, everything's sound. Did she have big boobs? Experienced adult males. Give it time. She was dressed in her work clothes. She had nice look about her, very matronly. Don't quote me, mate. Don't quote MSLE on it. It's just a rumor. Okay. What does well-equipped mean? Well-equipped means, you've got substantial tools. Well, hi, hola, Grizzles. Godson wants to know how you are. You come and say hello. How's you looking? How's you feeling? Is you a happy boy? You contento? Yeah. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Hi. Hi. How's he looking, Godson? Happy as Larry, you say? Eh? Happy as Larry. He's a happy boy, is Grizzles? Eh? Yeah? Oh, I want some of that loving around here, though. When your bum slapped. Sorry, hip slapping your hips. Pull your tail. Now he's off to the man cave. Peekaboo. Hi. Is that a nice bed? Is that nice? Nice. They were massive, Natty. I got a very good look them while she was filling her shopping bags. Boobs. Or 800 8S. 8008S. How's the dog doing? Have you ever read Songs of Solomon? No. Solomon? No. It's about Solomon and marriage. Don't know nothing about that. Happy as Larry. Lovely Grizzles. He's mega. No wonder Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. Has Grizzle ever had pups? I don't know. I don't know. In the 5 years with me, no. I'm thinking about finding male dog for Bella. Happy days. Make sure it's not related. And maybe get a Shih Tzu to breed with her. Yeah, Shih Tzus and Yorkshire Terriers, they make good pups. And that way you know that they're not related. Yeah, mixing Shih Tzu with your Yorkshire Terrier, you're guaranteed they're not related. And the Shih Tzu Yorkshire Terrier, they make nice puppies. And they're about the same size. You wouldn't want a dog like Grizzles to get up on your Yorkshire Terrier, Bella. I wouldn't let Grizzles mate with a Yorkshire Terrier, or a Jack Russell, or a Shih Tzu, or a Chihuahua, or anything of that size. The herb of wisdom. Solomon was hot-blooded. The herb of wisdom shall be found on the tomb of King Solomon, and shall be the healing of the nations. Okay. And where's the tomb of Solomon? Definitely get a similar sized dog. Yep. You know it, innit, Bird Blackie? I got chocolate bars there somewhere. Oh yeah. A ribbon and a mint club. So gonna munch them before I crash out for the night. I mean, Chihuahua and Yorkshire Terrier, like them, yeah. Go and meet Bare Bones, yeah. Go and get meet up with Bare Bones next time Bella's in season, yeah. And make puppies with Bella and Toby. That'd be fucking awesome, yeah. And then somebody coming over to Spain brings me one of those puppies. That'd be fucking awesome. Or ask Bare Bones to bring Toby to Nottingham. He wants to make content and traveling around. That'd be a good mission for Bare Bones. And it'd be fucking awesome to see Toby getting his end away. Not seeing it, but knowing it's gone down. And if you're, you want good pups, I reckon Toby and Bella, they'd probably make good pups. And if it happens, I want one. The relationship between man and woman, for me, I'd never be a stepdaddy. Ever. It don't matter how much we're attracted to each other. If you got kids with another man, I ain't stepping in. Even if he's divorced you or you divorced him, even if he's dead, yeah, I ain't stepping in. Remember, I had more than 7 stepdaddies. And not one of them was compatible with me for father and son. There goes 2 of the pickpocket cocksuckers now. If I followed them, I could do some crime fighting now. But they've stepped outside of my territory, my comfort zone. Hey, me darling. Oh, that's a good, nice boy, isn't it? Hey, you getting out so I can go in? Gonna have to fucking pull me blankets out tomorrow. Give them some airing. coming in? Because he's still a bit damp. Yeah, my fucking mattress is got damp. I'm getting a bit of a weird suntan where I've been wearing sunglasses. So I've stopped wearing sunglasses now until we go walking. Oh, walking with Grizzles and the dog from the bar. Yeah, I found this chain whilst picking up dog shit. All right, it's a silver one. Yep, and it's got that on it. And it's got an engraving. Let me see if I can see what it says. TAU, I think. Yeah, TAU. And then it's got like a snake. Let me have a better look, it's too close. And it's quite a long chain. Yeah, but it looks like the chain snapped. Yeah. So I clipped it on there. All right. What does that say? Yeah, TAU. It's got a squiggly line and it's got the 925. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem fair. Read that one. You ever heard about woman at the well? Nope. She met Jesus at the well. Is that what the Jack and Jill's all about? And she had had 5 husbands, and one she was wife was not her husband. I was almost set one at 19. I thought, okay, the 2 names coming from robotic. I'm not even gonna call them out. But older man was just using me. So ha ha. Crime fighting stream would be amazing. Only 19, but my life I've been treated unfairly. Used and abused, my hubby gentle. I don't know if he's still attracted to me. Steve, I've got to do my last walk. Catch you in a bit. Nice one, Bird Blackie. You enjoy. Be safe. I feel fat and ugly. Thing is, in my past, I met wrong guys. I blame my mum. I bought my ex a silver chain with a little heart on it. She deliberately broke it. Oh well, got some fucking side effects going on. I didn't know I could do that. Blanket pressed buttons. That's me 2 Ranger shirts. I was wearing, I think I was wearing the orange one at the beginning of the game on Sunday. And then half time I put the white one on. I've never had a football team shirt before. Now I got 2. It's because these are good people that I was meeting. They've corrupted me into enjoying soccer, enjoying the football team of Rangers. I'm non-political. I'm non-religious. And, I just appreciate the peoples and the environment. And I'm starting to appreciate a sport that I always frowned upon. Brought this Adidas t-shirt from the second-hand shop. It's literally brand new, yeah. And paid a $5 for it. People at the bar said, "Steve, that's a fucking bargain. If you wanted to buy that shirt in one of them fashion shops, yeah, it'd cost you about 30 quid." Maybe tomorrow I'll get around to filling up all my lighters. I bought a bottle of gas for my lighters about a week or so ago. Ay, ay, ay. I catch up on these messages again. I blame my mum. Oh yeah, I bought my ex silver chain. Are you okay, Natty? I never had time to make friends. I was moved from different places. Me too, karaoke. Me too, my dear. I feel for you there. Yep. I feel for you there. No more heartbreak. Left school early. Me too. Had no friends. I can't say I had many school friends either. They fucking hated me because I was English. In Southern Ireland, when I left school, I was a victim of racism. Arriving to Ireland. But it makes me who I am today. You know, accepting of everyone as long as they're alright. I went out like a lamb to wolves. I was quite lucky, you know, like, yeah, being a pot smoker, exploring with the shrooms and the pills, you know, like, yeah. I had acknowledgement of substances to get wasted on. By the time I moved to Ireland when I was 12, there's masses of people with similar influences. And so it just made it easier. But there's a lot of fake friends, yeah, circumstantial friends. But again, because I was working on, fishing boats when I left school, I had monies. Yeah, so it was easy. You know, like, yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Risk my life all day, every day whilst working, come ashore, you know, living the high life. Back out to sea after a couple of days and nights on land. A lot of fake peoples using and abusing. Woe's me is what they would say in the USA. When I was 18, tried to take my life, but had nothing to live for. I hope to go to a better place. You know, there was only one time I tried hanging myself, and that was in the primary schoolyard. Yep, getting abused at home by my father. Um, enough was enough, you know. And one day, yeah, tried hanging myself off the school railings with me with me tie. That was the only time. Other than that, you know, like, yeah, um, deadly jobs. Working on fishing boats was one of the deadliest jobs, you know. Working with animals, dangerous job, but I've survived it all. I went overboard twice. You get me, yeah? Living in red light districts, chasing St. Paul's in Bristol, like anytime, yeah. It was like, you get me, it's living on the streets. Yeah. Even, popping a pill, sniffing this, sniffing that, you get me, it's like, uh, you never know what fucking poisons are in them. So there was always that, like the psychology that goes with that. Just don't give a fuck. If it's a happy pill, it's a happy buzz. Do you get me, yeah? But you're not guaranteed a happy buzz. And when it's not a happy buzz, fucking hell, how long is this gonna last for? It just goes on a lifetime. Just like beyond a fucking joke. I'm having a cup of tea, then a pipe, and then bed, says robotic polishing buffering the burr. You have to live your dreams, Natty. Always feel depressed. Don't belong. You get used to that. Robotic polishing buffering the bourbons alone 10 years. I finally found hope at 19 when I found out I was pregnant and miscarried at 12 weeks. Oh my dear. That's when I fell out with God and prayed to the devil. Steve looking comfortable, clean and comfortable. When I miscarried, my mum didn't even care to take me to hospital. Bless you. Had to ask a guy I dated. Bless you. He took me in taxi and I wandered hospital. Oh, I got a link here from my other channel. Be right. A shit stir. I removed all spanners. We had somebody fucking taking the piss in here the other day. So, yeah, I did my usual remove all spanners, not to single one individual out. And I'll tell you for why I did that, yeah. I removed that one from the channel, but then they came in with the same title. So for me, I had thoughts. Was it a cloned account? Was somebody um, changing their title to be that one? So for me, I just removed all spanners. Nice to see you, shitster. Nice to see you. Nobody is there for me in hospital. Even nurses were cold. So I discharged hospital against medical advice and found the bottle, got drunk. Karaoke Green. Oh, I can't link you with this account either. Ha ha ha. Look at that shitster account. And there is a video called Story Time with Shitpit. Oh, thank you very much. I can't look at it just yet. Don't delete that message, please. I've been on antidepressants since teenager. Yeah. When I crashed the fishing trawler, Ina McBain, left from Baltimore, 5 of us on board. The doctor tried putting me on antidepressants because I fell asleep at the wheel. Boat turned around whilst I was asleep. I crashed into mainland near Kinsale. That fucked my head up. Discarded from the social circles. Nobody wanted to be around me. And yeah, I fucked my own head up with my way of thinking. And doctor put me on Prozac. But I couldn't be bothered with the tablet form. So I treated myself to a load of mushrooms and LSD and sorted my head out. I went in deep. Yeah. I didn't block anything off. I went in deep within myself and I sorted myself the fuck out. And anyways, I gotta go. Hope you're well. Crazy purple Kirby lady. Always good to see you, my darling. Always good to see you. I'm gonna do a few weeks, maybe a couple of months without without spanners to see how the channel goes. You know, uh, there's nothing personal to anybody apart from the one that fucking around, hiding everyone and then unhiding them. They're the one that's responsible, and you know, yeah, they fucked up a good thing because everybody, literally everybody that came into this chat, ended up with a spanner, you know, especially after their second or third time coming in here. And then that meant that you could all connect with each other, you could all share links, you know, encourage one another, get to know those that you want to get to know. Welcome back, Purple Aki. I don't need a spanner. I just want to chat to you. And that's why you're here, Queen, karaoke queen. Yeah? That's exactly why, I come to yourself to chat. I don't want no bullshit. I'm just happy to talk to somebody that's in the same lonely spot as myself. I knew that there was something deep connecting us. Yeah, I didn't know what. Yeah, but I knew that there was some similarities that we've gone through. And like I said, like you remind me a lot of Kelly Belly. Kelly Belly reminds me a lot of yourself. You know, the pair of you've got a lot more in common than you've got not in common. You get me, yeah? I've seen a lot of similar behavior going on with both of you. I've listened to similar life situations coming from both of you. And I sympathize for you, you know? Not simping, yeah, like perving on you, yeah? I sympathize. Ah, Sue Chapman, you enjoyed the parrot, yeah? That was awesome, wasn't it? That was fucking awesome. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. I was buzzing with that interaction with the parrot Mary. Proper buzzing with that. I think I know Sue Chapman from Karaoke Queen's chat. Am I correct there? I like Jennifer Parrot Mito. I don't know what that is, my dear. Now, I will definitely pop up next week. You see my bicep muscle pulsating for your purple Aki? Can we get some bicep emojis for purple Aki in the chat, please? Right. Ah, you're not well. And can we have the guitar emoji for robotic polishing buffing the burr? You gotta have a laugh, ambience. The gammas, you know. Oh dear. Squawk hello and raise her wings when I spoke. Oh, what? You had a parrot, did you? You had a parrot yourself, did you, karaoke queen? What sort of parrot did you have? I tell you what, yeah, that fucking vape that I've been smoking, um, I think it's giving me a um, bit of a cough. I don't think it's the what you call it, the well, over a few weeks now, I've been drinking milk, doing yogurts, eating a lot of cheese. I think I might have slightly poisoned myself with the cheese, the milk, and the yogurt. Hmm? But I'm pretty sure it's the vape that's doing me more damage than anything else. Because I can't seem to clear this mucus buildup. It's not as bad as what it was when I was living in the UK though. Hey, El Diablo, you're right, bud. You're all good there, fella. We had somebody fucking around in the chat a couple of days ago, so I removed all the spanners. You know, nothing personal to any individual apart from one responsible for multiple accounts and hiding everybody that came in grey and then unhiding them. Oh dear. I know I ended one stream because that person was fucking around. And then I fired straight back up again after hiding them from the channel. That's better. because I don't like spitting around the place. Yeah. I keep these juice bottles. Sometimes I keep, well, sometimes I've got like, I keep them all that I consume, because I consume one every day. Yeah. Aye, aye, aye. I normally got a bank of them, but I've only got that one tonight. I threw the other ones away. I've been throwing them away of recent, and but I should keep them because they're a handy one for the nighttime peepees. Especially winter time. Yeah, when it's cold, and I forget to put my slippers on. And that's the other thing. Yeah, it might be the cold coming up when I go outside for a pee and stuff like that. You get taking cash from vapes? Not for you. Not for me either. I don't like them. I don't. No. But this one is a CBD vape, and I had to try it. Remember, I used to make my own oil, yeah, and I just used to whack that into my tobacco, roll it up like a joint, and that was fucking nice. I really like that. I miss that, having my own oils. It'd be fucking awesome to live in Morocco and be able to grow my own garden and smoke my own garden, make my own isolators and my different hashishes and make my own oils, whether it be heat, gas, and the alcohol one for the muscles, for eating. And RSO, the alcohol extraction, that's not for smoking. That gave me a fucking headache, that did. Made me fucking ill. Ay, 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 ay. All right, my darling. You all right, my darling? Is you happy, chappy? Yeah. Nice dinners? Nice kebab? Yep. So he knows what I'm saying to him. Yeah, watch this. Don't go swimming? Tomorrow. You had a bath tonight, didn't you? Is that a nice bath? Hey, who did you meet down there? You met Kai, didn't you? You met a bitch, didn't you? You met Kai the bitch. She's nice, isn't she? They do understand a lot. A lot they understand. Yeah, it's fucking true, man. Yeah. It's fucking true. He's really Grizzles is really taking on my characteristics this past 12 months, 10 months, whatever it was, since fucking June, when I walked away from the non-payer. He really adapted to my way of thinking and the way I like to do things. It's fucking awesome. And I've adapted to his ways, you know. I do the things that I know he wants to be doing. I let him show me what he wants to be doing, and I encourage it. I remember being up on the mountain, I couldn't trust him, like going for a walk. He'd take himself for a fucking walk, and leave me up on the mountain on my own. With Captain Jack, obviously. That's it. Now he's the number one, and now he's the boss. You get me? Yeah. Captain Jack ain't the boss. Grizzles is the boss. Uh, he finally got the position he wanted to be. Yeah. I miss him too. I know Grizzles misses Captain. But I remember being up on that mountain and I couldn't trust Grizzles with male dogs. Couldn't trust him with food. I do now. 110%. He's taken a lot of the characteristics of Captain Jack. Fucking awesome. Oh, seriously, same dog, just the personality's different. It's like if it could relate him to a rebellious teenager. That's how he was. Do you get me? It's like, no, I know better. No, fuck you, I won't do as you tell me. But now I don't tell him to do anything. We just do it. There's no arguments, yeah. You remember when I was up at that freaking Dutch fella's place looking after his horse donkey and maintaining the fucking land and doing his swimming pool and all the other things I was doing there? Even there, I didn't trust him with food. I didn't trust him with going on walks. It's only since we walked away from there. That's it. We's in sync. We's in sync. Good way of saying it. I'm not sure if that's something or if it's me eyelashes. So I wonder why my Moroccan friend didn't come by this evening. Maybe she was here when we weren't here, when we were still at the beach. Sorry, my blanket's moving because I'm playing with my armpit. That's so true as well, Purple Aki. Yep, yep, that's so true. Well, from February when Captain got murdered to the end of April, we had it just the two of us. But then, yeah, going up to that Dutch fella's place, working for him, but coming away from there, we've been on an adventure. You get me? Like, yeah, everything smelled of Captain. Everything we've got now, nothing smells of Captain. It's fucking heartbreaking in some sense. There might be a deep scent of Captain in the in my sleeping bags, but they've been in my rucksack since fucking since November. Welcome back, Jordan. Yeah, the sheep, the donkey, and the horse. The donkey definitely took my attention, didn't he? Fucking adopted me, the fucker did. Yeah. That donkey Pepe, he proper adopted me. Uh, I remember how he used to chase Grizzles away. And then come sit with me, rest his head on my head. Fucking awesome. Oh, you like that cuddle, do you, Grizz? I think he wants a cuddle. Oh, yeah. You know, there may be the occasion, like, if I go to the shop, yeah, sometimes I bring him with me. Sometimes I leaves him at the tent. You know, today when I went to the shop, he was where in the Christmas dinner office, where he was for Christmas dinner. Uh, and then when I was fitting the boiler, he was still in the Christmas dinner office. But we are literally together, you know. We're no more than like 15 minutes away from each other. Because I can't take him into the supermarkets. The bodegas, I can leave him outside. The tobacco shop, I can take him in. The bar, I can take him in, you know. If he's over at the tent because it's too hot, you know, like he likes to be over this ways for the shade. Why disturb him? Why drag him out into the heat of the day when he's comfortable? But then there's always people watching over him, you know. The community watches over him whilst I go to the shop. I'm going to the shop for them. Do you get me, yeah? So they keeps a close eye on me, on my camp. Community watch. Fucking awesome. But yeah, literally 24/7. I've never been more than 15 minutes away from him since June the 26th. Yeah, what time is the unplug session starting? Is anybody else live? Anybody else going live? Is Albert going live? Robotic polishing buffing the burr? Are you going live? Oh yeah. I feel like going to sleep. Oh, about time he's been practicing Nirvana unplugged. Yeah. When I was singing Lake of Fire, I don't think he had a fucking clue what I was singing. But I'm pretty sure the Lake of Fire is on the Unplugged album. Grizzles is a good puppers. It is, isn't it, Purple Aki? I think I remember as a youth, pressing pause and rewind, and wrote down the songs of Lake of Fire. What I understood, I might have the lyrics wrong, but it's one of those things. I wrote it down and it stuck in my mind. And so occasionally I can sing it. Plato, where did you sleep last night? Yeah. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? I don't know much Nirvana, but they have a couple of good songs. I fucking loved Nirvana. Every one of their songs is fucking dog's bollocks. How dare you? A couple of good songs. Jeepers. You're a fucking talented fucking king of grunge, man. So anyways, for the 12 that hit the likes, for the 9 that's listening, get on it. Slobber Joe, Purple Aki, Robotic Polishing, Buffing the Bear, the Sue Chapman, Jordan, Karaoke Queen, El Diablo, Curse Clips, Crazy Purple Kirby Lady, me love you one time, and everybody else, Mr. E. Big up your chest. Joko, Cops Watcher, UK Asylum Videos, Tiffany, Defcom UK, John Tracy, Gary Warren, Moss. Can't go any further than that. Mystery, yes, I remember the mountain. That's as far as back as I can go. Good night. Adios. Buenas noches.